That was quite a storm, but fortunately, we don't have to worry about hail or rain or really anything inclement this week.
Yeah, for the unfortunate cleanup, that's going to be ongoing. But for everybody else, it's sunshine, it's stable, and this is a very long stretch of it. This really lasts through the rest of this week and most of next week because of a big, strong ridge of high pressure. 20 degrees is the temperature. No, it's not warm just yet. In fact, all of southern Alberta's mainly in those lower 20s at this point. But we will start to climb a little bit each day, and it will get hot, especially by next week. Okay, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit 5thavvw.com. And as you can see, the sunshine continues. A little bit of a cooler start to the day at 10 degrees at 8 a.m., but getting up to a high of 24. Your full forecast is just ahead, Ian.
Just looking at the picture there, nothing but blue sky. And nothing but blue sky all weekend, right?
All weekend.
Wow.
And the entire work week next week, pretty much.
Wow.
And heat. Oh boy, are we going to get some heat. A long stretch of heat. If you don't have air conditioning, it might be a little toasty for you inside your house. Okay, here's your Skywatch weather camera, and yes, look, this is a more interesting one. You can see the sun, the bright sun. The UV index is high today. For the weekend, we're looking at very high, and for next week, very high for all of southern Alberta. So we're not warm. We're warm now, but we're not hot yet. We're all in those low 20s pretty much for all of southern Alberta. But yes, temperatures will be climbing. So when you look at BC, you look at Alberta, and then you look off into Saskatchewan, it's pretty quiet, and that's because this ridge is building in. So it's even helped to push that system that you see off into Manitoba by this point, and just mainly cloud cover in Saskatchewan. So here you go. Here's that ridge, and it's going to just keep moving on over, keep strengthening. And just much like in your car, when the doors are shut and it's sunny out, it gets hotter and hotter. That's basically how things build under this. It's like a dome, and that's why we'll notice some very hot temperatures, especially by next week. But it will be quite toasty even by the weekend in most communities. Okay, so I'm going to play through the futurecast, and I will say that this plays through the rest of today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Nothing to really talk about. This is actually one of the most uneventful forecasts I've done in a very long time. Okay, 24 degrees for tomorrow. A whole lot of sunshine. The sunshine continues, as you can see, through much of next week. 26 to mid-20s by Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're in those higher 20s. So I'm going to show you the 10-day trend here to give you that indication. Normal daytime high is 22 degrees for this time of year. We'll be just a little above that for tomorrow. We'll be decently above that for Sunday, and for the entire work week next week, daytime highs will at least be in those high 20s. This ridge of high pressure will start to move on out by the time we get into next weekend. So as you can see, it's a long stretch of dry weather. We haven't seen much of this for the summer because we've had so much rain. So lots of sunshine, and temperatures will get quite toasty, especially by next week. Ian.
There is literally so much going on this weekend. We have Canada against the U.S. in rugby tonight.
Right.
We have the Stampeders playing tomorrow night. We have a Taste of Asia. So many other incredible events, and the weather really for it is ideal.
Yeah, so whether you're heading out to any of those things or a family barbecue, let's say, you know, have some corn.
Yep.
Go to the Corn Fest, even. Wherever you are in southern Alberta, you are getting sunshine for today. You're getting sunshine for the entire weekend and much of next week as well. This is here to stay. So take a breath, enjoy it. There's finally some summer weather for you before it quickly gets to fall. Okay, 20 degrees current temperature. Today's high, normal is 22. We're nowhere near record-breaking now. But in the longer term, we're going to get close to that. Will we crack the 30-degree mark? Maybe not next week, but we're sure going to get close to it. 24 degrees for tomorrow, nothing but sun. Sunshine continues for that whole weekend. So mid-20s by Sunday, and then Monday through Friday of next week, we will be in those high 20s, and maybe one or two of those days we will crack that 30-degree mark. So get ready for a lot of summer heat that you haven't seen so far this summer. Ian?
Bring Danielle in now. You better bring your sunglasses if you're heading down there, because everyone's going to be on the sunny side of McMahon. It's going to be bright.
Oh, yes, it will be bright. And the weather will be absolutely fantastic. The other thing I would recommend bringing, and again, everybody's different, but a light jacket is something that, you know, I may need and some other people may need, for example, because there is a bit of a breeze and things are going to be cooling down fast for the evening hours. We're not quite in the hot sector of this ridge of high pressure just yet. We will be there. Pretty much all of next week we'll be there, but it's going to take a bit of time before we get the heat. Right now we're just warm. We're warm at 20. That's the temperature at the airport. And it's stable and it's quiet and a whole lot of sunshine expected for tomorrow with a high of 24. More details coming up, Tara.
Let's connect with Danielle again. The heat is coming.
Oh, it is, Tara, it is. And a key thing to look at for all of this is we've had a rainy summer so far. We had the supercell that burned through parts of southern Alberta earlier this week. So it's about time that we have a calm, quiet forecast, a longer term one. Now, if you don't like the excessive heat, then the next couple of days are for you for sure, but it's going to get pretty hot by next week in all communities in southern Alberta. At this point, though, we're a little below normal, a degree or two below normal in the south. 20 is the temperature right now in Calgary, 22 in Brooks and Medicine Hat, 21 in Lethbridge and Milk River, and 20 in Pitcher Creek. So those lower 20s, and most communities will get to the 30s in this longer term forecast here. You can see that it's quiet in BC, it's quiet in Alberta, it's quiet in Saskatchewan other than some cloud cover, and that system has pushed all the way off into Manitoba. So what's happening now is we have this ridge of high pressure that's really encompassing BC, Alberta, and will continue to spread in through Saskatchewan as well over these next couple of days. So this is a longer term stretch where we're going to be stuck in this pattern for quite a while. This is a strong ridge of high pressure, and much like a car where the heat builds in the sun, we're going to build in our heat underneath this ridge of high pressure. So a lot of heat on the way, especially for next week. We may even see some heat warnings in place for parts of next week, and really right up until next Friday, it's going to be toasty. Okay, I'm going to show you the future cast, although very uneventful. This plays for the rest of today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. So yes, we're going to have the stable weather. So this ridge of high pressure promotes that sinking air and that stability. Here's your action furnace 5-day forecast, and this is the most amount of sun I've put in a longer range forecast this entire summer. 24 degrees for tomorrow. Then we get into those mid-20s for Sunday. And then next week, we really are looking at temperatures from Monday to Friday. I'm going to show you that 10-day trend here just to give you the longer term indication. So by Monday, right in through Friday, we will be in those high 20s. And in some cases, we may even crack that 30-degree mark. Our best chance of that is Wednesday of next week. Then temperatures will slowly start to get back to normal by next weekend. Tara.
Maxwell is now part of the largest class of med students the U of C has ever hosted. If all goes well, she and the others will graduate in 2028. That's incredibly impressive.
Wow, that's
Good
really
for her.
cool. Smart gal.
Yeah. Well, Hurricane Aaron has brought a lot of rain to the U.S., and sometimes you just have to be flexible about things. Yeah, this New Jersey resident was recorded just casually kayaking down a flooded road. I mean, you have to get around, right? So you might as well be creative. You're not going to drive your car through that, so I guess if you have a kayak in the garage, you might as well head out.
And nothing phases anyone in Jersey, I
No,
find.
that's right. That's
They're
no
just
big deal
like,
for
yeah,
Jersey.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just...
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. The storm has also churned up the oceans, of course, which makes for some pretty impressive waves. That's 21-year-old surfer Robbie Goodwin riding a huge wave off the coast of Nantucket Island, Massachusetts on Thursday. Hurricane Aaron brought violent surfs to the coast of Massachusetts, prompting beach closures. But of course, many surfers just took to the shores because that's when they want to be out there.
This is the best time
swells.
ever. Yeah, experts only out there for sure.
Absolutely. I'm sure there was more than a few people who were like, oh, I didn't see the sign, sorry. I didn't notice.
Also, what a cool show to watch.
Yeah,
from afar.
We kind of have a water theme going here tonight. This time in Churchill, Manitoba, some high excitement for some adventurers.
Hi, keep coming. Nice spin, buddy. He's on his back. Good.
Yeah, So this tourist took a kayaking tour in the Churchill River, which boasts a population of beluga whales. Megan Steer captured the moment that 2 whales swam around her kayak, bumping into the boat, spinning under the water. She says she actually saw tons of them during her 2-hour tour.
And she's very happy to see them, very excited.
She was thrilled.
Yeah.
She was thrilled.
I mean, I would probably be thrilled for a little bit, then I'd get a little scared.
Well, if you're paying for a beluga whale tour, you want to see beluga whales. Right. You got to know it could happen.
Okay, Skywatch weather cam, and we're headed into this stretch of sunshine. Not quite the heat just yet. I wouldn't say it's toasty and warm yet. It's warmish at 20 degrees with a light breeze, of course. But there's a lot going on in the city, outside of the city. Just to name a few, we have the rugby match at McMahon tonight, Global Fest tomorrow night, football tomorrow at McMahon. And so with all these outdoor things to do, or just, you know, barbecue at home with the family, you have some fantastic weather to be able to enjoy any sort of outdoor events. 20 degrees is the current temperature. That's the daytime high for today. We are a couple degrees below normal. There is a bit of a cooler breeze out there as well right now, but if you like the heat, oh boy, is there some heat in store for us, especially for much of next week. 20 degrees again was a high in Calgary, 21 in Edmonton. We really have that stable weather building into BC, building into Alberta, and starting to build into Saskatchewan as well, because that ridge of high pressure is making its way in, and this is a ridge of high pressure that will stick around until next Friday. So as you can see, low 20s for much of central and southern Alberta for today. The winds calm, some clouds off in Saskatchewan, that system way off in Manitoba, and that ridge of high pressure is really just pushing that along. Okay, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. Keep in mind, cold overnight at 7 and 10 degrees at 8 a.m. So a bit of a chilly start to the day, getting up to a high of 24 with bright skies for tomorrow in the city. Into the 30s, mid-30s for Kamloops, Kelowna 33, Edmonton and Red Deer 24, and against the quiet, calm sunshine with calm winds as well. 26 for Drumheller, 27 for Lethbridge, and 26 for Medicine Hat. Tara?
Okay, thank you, Glenn. 11,000 there tonight, Danielle. They'll probably be happy for a little bit of breeze. They're all on the sunny side.
Yeah, they're all on the sunny side. And even for the game tomorrow, I mean, that many people, and it won't be too hot, but it will be bright. I mean, perfect weather for that. This is beautiful and uneventful with regards to this long-range forecast. Sunshine, temperatures climbing, mid-20s by Sunday, high 20s for Monday through Friday of next week. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. That was the sunset last night. Kat Taylor sent this one in.
Very beautiful. Thanks for your company tonight. Have a great evening.